Welcome back to Network Africa. The International Criminal Court has beamed its searchlight on Congolese politician Jean-Pierre Bemba, charging him for corrupting witnesses and interfering with the administration of justice. Bemba, a former Congo vice president, is accused of orchestrating atrocities against civilians during a 2002 intervention by his Movement for the Liberation of Congo militia in the neighboring Central African Republic. He has been on trial in The Hague since 2008. His former lawyer and 3 other allies are also on trial at the International Criminal Court. Bemba and his 4 co-accused deny the charges and say any payments were intended to cover witnesses' expenses and not to influence their testimony. 54 inmates at the Jadida prison in Tripoli are tired of staying in prison without being tried after years of being reprimanded in custody. Though life as inmates appeared to be an enviable one, with comfortable bedrooms fully fitted with air conditioning, they even have access to television programming. And for all you know, they could be watching Network Africa right now. But these women say there is more to life than what they are currently experiencing, and what they want is justice. Many inmates have secretly complained that they have been in prison for years.
And if you transferred pathogens to this unit behind me, then the seed will not germinate, or quite a lot will rot due to fungal infections.
It is important that Otsanya makes precise measurements. He creates a solution of all the ingredients necessary for what's known as foliar feed, the nutrients necessary for the fodder to grow. He also rinses the seeds one last time in an antibacterial solution.
Take 10 mils of jik, mix in 20 liters of water. Then wash the seed or the cereal there. Then after having done the first washing, then I use the clean water to cleanse the seeds I've washed.
Hydroponic farming is not new and has been employed in other parts of the world for decades. But the version Otsanya has adopted was created and developed by scientists at the Egerton University in Eldoret, not too far away from his home. Researchers at Egerton train local farmers and assist them to set up the hydroponic system.
When you're feeding this fodder to animals, you're feeding live fodder to animals. And as you're all aware, that anything live always has enzymes. And from our biology, we know that enzymes are proteins. So you can imagine what happens now when you feed this. From a protein level of around 10%, and then you include the protein levels that we have now from enzymes, because of the fact that now all this material that you are seeing is live.
While many farmers in Kenya and across Africa depend on rain to cultivate crops or fodder to feed the livestock, proponents of hydroponics say it could improve yields and boost agriculture on the continent.
That is just absolutely amazing. Well, that's where we will have to end the Network Africa today. And now we take you live to the UN headquarters in New York, where the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is about to speak right about now.
And afferent frustrations, while addressing the causes of this attraction and how to deal with them. We should pay close attention to other manifest factors that may not be tangible but can be crucial. Good government of law remains the basis on which we should kickstart the process of ridding the world of the menace of terrorism and violent extremism. The international community will be required to work together to deter and disrupt illicit financial flows from nations with weak anti-theft structures to other parts of the world. Where such funds are identified, the victim states should be assisted to recover them expeditiously. Mr. Chairman, you have yourself observed that, and I quote, groups like Al-Qaeda and ISIL exploit the anger that festers when people feel that injustice and corruption leave them with no chance of improving their lives, unquote. Mr. Chairman, member states need to address local socio-economic grievances by formulating policies that will ensure broad-based transformation through job creation, equalization of opportunities, and expanding access to social services. We in Africa need also rededicate ourselves to uphold the mandate of the African Union Peer Review Mechanism and other good governance initiatives that we have adopted in our region to encourage conformity with political, economic, and corporate governance values. Mr. Chairman, the Secretary General of the United Nations noted in 2015, we are facing, I quote, the greatest test our human family faces in the 21st century, unquote. Thus, all options must be explored and all hands must be on deck in the quest for a durable and a lasting penalty to the threat posed by ISIL, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, and the like. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for that statement. And I now give the floor to Her Excellency, Ms. Erna Solberg, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Norway.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this opportunity to speak about violent extremism. It's one of the greatest security challenges of our time. Violent extremism brings death and suffering to innocent people. It brings destruction and insecurity to whole.
You have just seen President Muhammadu Buhari at the United Nations headquarters addressing leaders at the 70th General Assembly on various issues that they agree on, including security, mutual development, and of course, economic growth. Well, that will be all on Network Africa. Thank you so much for watching. I am Adeshewa Josh.